The Last of Us. I mean, if you don't know, you should know. The Last of Us is one of the best games, if not the best game of all time. I could go on and on about this game, but I'm not here to talk just about the game. I'm here to talk about the new $70 remakester. I call it a remakester because it's not really a remake. This is pretty much the exact same game, but it's not exactly a remaster because they didn't just up the resolution and call it good. It's in that weird little limbo area, hence it's a remakester. It's just kind of both in a way. And beyond that, a $70 remakester. You've already heard everyone bitching about this, and for, I think, a fair reason. Even though this remake is gorgeous and reaches new heights in facial animations, like these faces are damn near perfect in most cases, this is the same game from 2013 without the multiplayer mode. Same game with less content and more money, like, just doesn't seem fair. In perspective, back in 2014 when they remastered this game, including the DLC and the multiplayer mode, all for $10 less than it was in 2013. 50 to 60 or whatever. It was like 60 back in 2013, 50 in 2014. Now, 9 years later, they upped it by $20 and took away content. Like, I don't know if I explained that well, but like, it just doesn't make sense. This just seems very greedy and cheap for a game developer that generally isn't that. Why not use the resources you used on this game for your Last of Us like multiplayer game that they have coming down the pipeline, or your next like full-fledged standalone game? It just doesn't really make sense for this thing to exist. But nonetheless, it's here. It's $70. We have to move past that. Now, even though the graphics in this thing are the best graphics to ever graphic, the marketing made a push for a couple of other things that have a major improvement. AI is one of them. Now, is the AI actually good here and as good as the AI in The Last of Us 2? No, absolutely not. No, I don't know where they pulled this shit from. They got that straight out their ass. But they did nearly nothing to this AI. It is like slightly better than the first game, but Ellie still can't shoot for shit. You almost got him, Ellie. Maybe just try going like a little bit more to the left. You're gonna go? Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, no, your other left. Yeah, I'm sure you'll hit him one day. How the hell do you have all this ammo? Henry is the dumbest companion to ever be put in a game.
Hey, this way. Looks like there's a path up ahead.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
I'm not a fan.
Me neither. We ain't got much of a choice.
What? Dude, Sam was right next to us, and we're just talking mad shit. Okay. The enemies all decided to pour 2 gallons of bleach directly onto their eyes every morning because none of them can see anything. These men will watch their friends die right in front of them and choose to forget. Oh, I'm so fucked. Oh no. Oh, shit. Wait, did he just not see me? What? How did he not see me? I killed his friend. He's walking over to where his friend died. He saw me kill him. What are you doing? I can't know it. I could just fucking come up and steal him. Oh my god. Okay. No way his other friend just walks over too. Come on. Dude. His other friend just walking over. Clickers and bloaters and like the zombies in general, the one thing that actually they did something to in this game, clickers and bloaters specifically are terrifying in this game. I'm currently going through another playthrough right now on Grounded, and holy shit, clickers and bloaters are terrifying. They are terrifying. It is absolutely horrible to have to deal with those people, and they are scary as shit. The clicking actually works. Like, they can actually like see you now if you're out in the open. You can't just stand right in front of them. It's scary. Let's go. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Holy shit. That dude was a lot closer. Oh my god. Go. Oh. Okay. We're good. We're through. That's how we do it. Boom. Easy. They made a pretty big deal about like AI like being able to like see people. A big problem in the first game was that the AI would just be out in the open and it would kind of break your immersion when Ellie's just sitting there and enemies can clearly see here but don't do anything about it. In this game, they made a big deal that the companion AI will like hide behind boxes and stuff and like can see where the enemies are about to see, so they don't do that anymore. But no, they do. They still do that a lot.
Oh, God damn it.
All this being said, all that shit about good AI in the trailers is some massive bullshit. I don't know how they had it like this bad in this game when part 2 had amazing AI right there. All you had to do was a quick Control C, Control V combo, and boom, you're done. You have your AI just set in stone. They also talked a bit about the controller and how like the adaptive triggers and haptics completely change the environment and make you feel the environment, or whatever the hell that means. I don't know exactly what they're trying to get at, but honestly, nothing super noticeable here. The one cool thing they do, that most games, I haven't seen this in any other game that uses these, is when it's like raining or snowing, you feel like little blips in your controller. That's one really cool thing that I do notice that actually does change my immersion here, and I haven't seen done before. And it's a nice touch. I will say that was really nice. But the adaptive triggers are pretty like mediocre here. Like, it's nice to have the adaptive triggers resist when you're pulling the bow, but it's not game changing in any means. And for some of the items like the med kits, you have to wait a second before the adaptive triggers even work. Like, what I mean is, when you play this game and you need to heal, you'll hit up on the D-pad and immediately hold R2 because you're not trying to waste time. You're trying to heal. But if you do this, the adaptive triggers won't activate immediately. You have to press up on the D-pad and wait a second or two, and then hold down, and you'll get adaptive triggers. So most people probably won't even notice the adaptive triggers with most of the items here, because you have to wait a couple seconds before using the item for it to actually activate. They also bring up that this game was bigger in many ways compared to the 2013 original game. And I just have to wonder what they also mean by that. This game is the exact same. No bigger, no smaller. So if the vision was for this game to be like some bigger, like massive game, why not remake some of these locations in your remake? Make Billstown a little more open to explore instead of a linear path with all the stores blocked off. Increase the size of the sewers. I don't know, add something to really prove you had a bigger game in mind, because this remake shows that it wasn't any bigger than the PS3 could handle, unless they meant like they just wanted to add a shit ton more bushes and the PS3 version, and that wasn't able to happen because the hardware would have just spontaneously combust from just inserting the disc with how much bushes they had in this game, because that's a pretty big thing they did here. They added like a good couple hundred bushes in this game.
Homie, cover me.
Overall, it's kind of sad to see 2 of like the 3 first PS5 exclusives have been remakes of games from only like 2 generations ago. Like, they're not bad remakes, they're not bad games. It's just their original wasn't in like an unplayable state. But does this graphical remakester warrant $70? If you are lucky enough to have not experienced this game yet and get to for the first time, this is the way to do it, and is definitely the definitive way to play The Last of Us. I would gladly pay $100 to play a masterpiece like this for the first time. But if you already bought this game 1 or 2 times and you don't have like an itch or really fell in love with this game, first of all, what the hell is wrong with you? And second of all, $70 is just not a justifiable price for anyone else than first timers or people like me who are massive fans of the game. Just wait until Christmas. That's like 3 months away. There'll be a ton of Black Friday sales. You'll probably find this thing for 40% off, and then you pick it up for $40 instead of 70, and then that's hella worth it for the price. But with that being said, this is still the best game ever in my opinion, and this remake doesn't take away anything. It just makes a lot of the things better. This game shines in its action set pieces where you really feel the tension, or when you can just tune out the bullshit and really appreciate how far you've come, or the amazing performances by the cast here. That is still one of the best ever in video games. I mean, just take a look at this scene.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad.
And the list goes on and on. This is still a fantastic fucking game, and it gets a 100 out of 100 on the Slosh scale without a doubt. But as a remake asking for $70, it doesn't change or improve the game enough to be worth more money than it was originally. So like, for $70 is like 80 out of 100, but if it's your first time, the game itself, it's hard to rate it, because like the game itself is 100 out of 100, but it's just the remakester isn't exactly worth it, so it's like more like an 80 out of 100 on the Slosh scale. Bring that price down, Naughty Dog, and boom, you got another 100 out of 100, even though it's 100 out of 100 that came out 9 years ago. This is confusing shit. I'm just going to end the video.